What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to SFO. I just wanted to make a very quick announcement. This is not going to be too serious, but I wanted to let you guys know that I recently updated the way that you guys will be taking signals and signing on to the service. I decided to just combine everything together because originally we had it to where we was doing the coaching and the masterclass together. I combined them both together because I felt like you can't have one without the other. But I also decided to as well to include the signals within that package. That if you were to become a student and you were also to take the class, which I do recommend you do both, but also too as well, we'll just have signals and things after that. And also you have a community of traders where we're sharing information, trading together. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to offer you guys a holistic approach to the markets. And sometimes I feel bad, to be honest with you, when I see people only kind of getting one piece of the pie when it comes to their investing. So actually, it's not going to be more expensive. I actually made it cheaper. It costs a lot more beforehand. So I dumped the price down of everything in order so that you guys could be able to easily get in and take advantage of all of these tools. And then also too as well, another thing that I did is that I actually lowered the price of the trend racer. Originally, it was around $600 roughly, and you can rent it out for 1 month and also rent it out for 3 months and 9 months. And I put it at what I thought it was actually worth, and it is worth that. It's worth that amount because it's everything included into one. And it took a while to actually make and perfect and get it to the point to where it is now. But I actually made that only $98. And I made it cheap for a reason, because I'm kind of transitioning into that point to where I want people to get the full experience of what it's like to be proficient in the markets. Even if you're not trading with me, the fact that you have this skill set in itself will benefit you down life and down the road. You just need to know how to invest your own money. And I don't think it's bad to go to other investors and do other things. If whatever you prefer, whatever floats your boat, go for it. But I wanted to be able to offer something that people can just get the full experience of trading from. Because if you take the signals, you don't really know what you're doing. You're just taking my advice for everything, right? So you don't really know how to trade. You're not really benefiting when it comes to learning how to fish. If you take the master class, you don't really know fully how those things are applied. So you can learn all of this information, but if you don't have somebody walking with you day by day, showing you how to make decisions, make trades, how to sift out bad stuff too as well, that's the thing that most people fail at. It's good to know, but it benefits you to actually have somebody walk along with you. And as far as the coaching goes, the coaching without the classes, they have to come together. That's why I recommended that you don't try to become a student until you take the classes first, because I don't want to have to, it'll take too much time for me to try to teach too much of a foundation. Especially if you're dealing with a good amount of people, you can't really do that for each person. So the way that I'm doing it is combining everything into one group. So the coaching and like the way that it will happen is you'll go. It's called the student program on my website. You'll go and you'll apply or sign up for the student program or whatever you may deem. It's actually cheaper than the classes and the coaching cost originally. So you're actually getting a really good deal on this. The price may go up over time because it's worth a lot more than that. But I'm setting it this way just to incentivize people to take advantage of the opportunity. But the when you go to there, you're gonna you sign up, whatever, pay your subscription is one time, lifetime. So once you do this, you have access to everything, period. So you don't have to pay anything else, right? And the signals for a couple months cost more than what you'll be paying for this. So it's just really it's an insane deal. But the thing is, take the master class first. It's 11 courses. You don't need to take all of them. There are 3 bonus courses that you don't really need, but they're really still good to know if you are a person who wants to move into business world, learn about marketing, all the different type of stuff. I tried to do the classes through Skillshare. For those who tried to sign up, I end up just sending you the classes for free because Skillshare didn't really allow me to post all of my content, and I had to block out a lot of my intellectual property, like my website, my branding, all of that different type of stuff. I had to pretty much remove everything. So if you try to access it through Skillshare, you're not really going to be able to do it. I decided to go with Udemy as one of my class providers. But it's not the main place to get it, but you can still, if you use Udemy, you can access it there too as well. But The other thing I wanted to mention too as well is, sorry about that. The other thing I wanted to mention too as well is that during this time we're going to be doing, and I want to call out to all the features to you. You're going to be in a Telegram group. We're going to do live webinars, probably more than likely weekly, a couple times a week, maybe bi-weekly. It all depends, but we're definitely going to do a lot of webinars because I want to walk you guys through. And we was actually doing this um, last year in late 2020. Now everything was free, and I was giving you guys everything for free, and there were people who was learning how to trade, but it wasn't like a full thorough of how I actually trade day by day or how I look at the markets and view everything, because it's free. You can't give stuff out like that for free. But um, we're gonna have daily trade setups and insight, and the main thing is to be from other traders. So people won't be posting signals or anything like that. But if you become one of my students and you learn the way that I trade and operate, and you decide that you want to kind of give your insight, because I only trade one time frames and certain type of setups, but you may like to trade quicker time frames, lower time frames, so you guys can actually come together and pull together and help each other out in that way, and kind of help show each other different ways to approach the markets with the same systems. And of course, like I mentioned, you have free lifetime signals. So I'm not trying to sell you guys on this. If you guys want to take it, that's your choice. I do think if you were to choose out of any one of these, but I pulled them all together for a reason, so that you guys can get the most maximum like experience out of like just investing, period. And I found personally that originally I wanted to teach people how to trade, especially when I first started off. But I had an issue with doing that because people would just take stuff, resell it, do all different type of stuff with it, and that's just not wise. So if you're really serious about learning how to trade, following me, and it don't mean I'm a perfect trader. That's why it's good to have people around to help you. I have a lot of experience, and I know a lot of stuff, and I know what I'm doing when it comes to the markets. But also too as well, I've never seen an investor or trader to where they say they've reached the pinnacle to where they figured everything out. You're still growing day by day, and you're proficient in it if you know that you're still growing day by day. So um, I hope that we can grow together during this process for whoever decides to take advantage of that. I know a good amount of you actually said that you wanted to have this as opposed to just having blind signals. There are some people who want blind signals, but also the other thing is the copy trading would not be included with this. The copy trading is provided through MQL5. I use them as my copy trading provider. So they they have their own setup and all that different type of stuff. I can't just give away stuff up there because it's under them. So if you want to sign up for copy trading, you still have to do that. Everything is the same on that part. And I also sell my indicator through them too as well, through MQL5, because they have a really good marketplace with a lot of tools and a lot of stuff. But I just like the way that they protect my property, keep everything from being, resold, all that different type of stuff. So if you want to take advantage of, and now I will say this, I have the CPT line. I haven't put a price on it or tried to sell it. But if anybody did sign up for the class, if you want the CPT line, just let me know and I'll send it to you through email. As far as the Trend Racer, you will have to go and purchase that yourself if you wanted to use it to trade with. I highly suggest, it's the backbone of my system. So if you're trading with me, you'll probably want to get it. But if you don't care to trade with it, you just want to learn how to trade, approach the markets, risk to reward ratios, all that different type of stuff, you'll still benefit a lot from what we're doing. And you'll also still have signals too as well. So you don't really need the tools, but it's good to actually learn while also taking signals as opposed to just doing one or the other. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's just a quick informal announcement. And I will put the website. Well, it's on my website. If you guys go there, you'll see it in the tab that says SFO student program. And I will maybe make a graphic or something that you guys can click on to be able to easily access everything. So, yep, that's actually available right now. Hope you guys enjoy, and deuces.